Don't make the same Social Security mistake that I made. Oh boy, what a rookie I am. So I did a video yesterday on what if you took your Social Security early and invested it. And my man, I think it was John Scott, maybe it's Sergio. I think it was John. And John Scott's a legend. Yeah, he is going to owe me money next year because he thinks we're going to send people to the moon. And of course we won't. It's all silly, all smoke and mirrors. To the moon and beyond. Okay. By the way, but he's a legend. You got 8 kids living out in the woods. Living in the woods. Who sang that song? Put in the show notes. Living in the woods. You know what song I'm thinking about. You know. Put in the show notes. Living in the woods. Helps the algorithm, by the way. It's a big old hummingbird. Hey, hummingbird. Butterfly bush is looking good. Had to move a bunch of stuff from my wife yesterday. Let me see if I can't show you the butterfly bushes. Not a butterfly bush. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see that back there. I can't tell you. See? It's going to be tough to see. And we got a big old butterfly bush back there. Oh. Anyway, I'm sweating like a champ out here. That's why my shirt's all like that. It's hot. Anyway, so going back, but I like being outside, man. It's good for my beautiful, beautiful pale skin to get some vitamin D. All right, so what I did, I can't believe I did this. This idiot move. So I took that video down because it's very misleading, unfortunately. Yeah, we all make mistakes, even the best of them. Should have listened to Joe Montana and just bought gold and hanging up my boots. Anyway, so what I did is I said, what if you took Social Security early? And I measured 3 different payment methods. One, if your PIA was $3,000 a month. Again, the PIA is the amount you get at your full retirement age, 67. 2, I reduced that by 32%. It's actually 30%, but I reduced it to 2,040. It should have been reduced to 2,100. Not that big of an issue, but yeah, it was a mistake too. Because there's actually 30% reduction, not 32%. And then 3, what if you waited to your delayed earnings credits at 70, which is 3720. Where I screwed up on, though, is when you're coming to make the decision of when to take Social Security, early, at full retirement age, or later. You are 62 at that time. You have to make the decision when you're 62, all right? So if you're 62 and you look at your Social Security statement, the Social Security statement says your PIA is $3,000 a month, but if you take it now, it'll be $2,100. So you have to make a decision. Do I take it now at $2,100, or do I wait to get more than $2,100? Well, here's where I screwed up. If you wait for your full retirement age, your PIA won't still be $3,000. It'll be $3,000. I can't remember what it was. I got it on I'll do a spreadsheet here in just a second. $3,300 something. I was comparing taking at full retirement age at $3,000, comparing taking at 70 at $3,720, compared to taking at 62 at $2,100. But at 62, your benefit won't, your full retirement age, at your PIA won't be it's $3,000 when you're 62, but it still grows the cost of living adjustments. So by the time you hit 67, your PIA has gone up to $3,300 something. By the time you hit 70, your delayed earnings credits has gone up to $4,000 something. Because you can only make that decision at 62. Once you're 67 and you have your PIA, the opportunity to take it early is gone. You can't go back in time and take it early. So let me show you what I'm talking about. It's a huge mistake. What an idiot. So here's my little spreadsheet here. Come over here. Living in the woods. My knucklehead. So our PIA at the age of 62 is $3,000. If we took our Social Security benefit early, it'd be reduced by 30%, so our benefit would be $2,100. If we waited till we're 70, our benefit would have delayed earnings credits. It'd be the $3,720. All right. That's if we took it at 62, though. But if we waited till we're 67, our PIA has grown at 2.4% over 5 years, so it's now $3,378 a month. If we wait till we're 70, our PIA, our delayed earnings credits amount has grown with 8%, but I've already factored that in, but also by 2.4% for 8 years. So our monthly benefit, I was comparing 2,100 versus 3,000 versus 3,720. No, it's 2,100 versus 3,300 versus 4,500 basically. That's how you compare it. Well, it's a rookie mistake. Can't believe it. Can't believe I screwed that up so bad. So basically what's happening here is I'm saying here's $2,100 a month. I'm giving a 2.4% COLA, and I know it's not going to be exact, but pretty doggone close. So by the year 62, you start drawing it. You're actually getting paid not $2,100. You're getting paid $2,150, if that makes sense. 2.4. So we take that $2,150, we times it by 12. That gives us $25,805 in the first year. All right. We take that $25,805. We times that by, let's do 1.04 to start with. 1.04, we're going to get 4% a year on our rate of return, and that has grown to $26,837. All right. $26,837 plus the amount we got next year, which is again with the cost of living adjustments at 2.4%, is $2,200. That's 2.4% above the previous year. Times 12 is $26,424 plus the amount we had last year that had grown to 4%, and we're getting 4% on that. That gives us $55,392. And we just keep doing that until we die. At the end of the day, our Social Security benefit, if we invested at 4%, is worth $1.335 million. All right. Now, if we waited till our full retirement age won't be $3,000 a month. It'll be $3,378 because we had those 5 years of 2.4% COLAs. 3,378 times 12, that gives us $40,532 a year. $40,532 in that first year times 1.04 gives us $42,150. We add the next year, 40. So you'll see what we do here is we take this number right here plus this number, and we times it by 1.04. And that means at the end of 2 years, our $40,000 that we started with at 4%, and then 2.4% COLA is worth $87,000. Now it's worth $1.416 million. That is not what I showed yesterday. That's why I took that video down. Do the same thing here. 3720 is our delayed earnings credits. We have 8 years of 2.4% COLAs, 4497. Times that by 12 is 53,966. Times that by 1.04 gives us 56,125. We add what 56,125 to the amount we'll get next year with 2.4% COLA. We times that by 1.04 because that's the rate of return. We got 115,000. We keep doing that, and look, at the end of when we die at the end of 85 years old, we got 1.4 million with the delayed earnings credits, 1.416 million with a taking it at our full retirement age, and 1.335 million taken early. Let's do the same with a 6% rate of return. Ooh, now it's going to look at that. Now the delayed earnings credits are less than the other two. Taking it early with a higher rate of return gives us more money at our death than if we took it with delayed earnings credits. We're still better off at taking it with our PIA, our FRA, full retirement age. But you can see a higher rate of return, taking it early, gives you more money because you have more time. Let's do 1.08. And there you go. 1.08 as 8% rate of return with a 2.4% COLAs. Taking it early gives you more. All right, so if you think you're going to get more than basically, well, let's do 1.07 to see. Yeah, so if you think you're going to get more than 6% a year, yep, if you're going to get more than 6% a year, you should take it early and invest. If you're going to get less than 7% a year, 6.5%. Will that do 1.065? Did I do 1.065? I thought I did. Let me format that number. 1 second. We're just going to do right there. There you go. If you think you're going to get less than 6.5% a year, you should take it at your full retirement age. If you think you're going to get even less than that, you should take it later. If you're going to invest it, if the objective is to leave as much money as you possibly can. Well, if you only got 1.03, then yeah, you definitely want to take it. So it really depends on what you think your rate of return is going to be. So if your rate of return is going to be higher than 6.5%, you should take it higher than 6.5%. I think I said 6.5%, right? 1.065. Of course, this is just all speculation. Yeah. If your rate of return is going to be higher than 6.5% or higher, you take it early, invest it. If your rate of return is going to be lower than 4%, you take it later and invest it. And anywhere in between, you take it at your full retirement age. Anyway, good. That's why I like the comments. Some of the comments are pretty pissy, but most of them are actually pretty educational and informative. I learned a lot from the comments. So I appreciate good comments. Always welcome here. And if I make a mistake, call me out, dude. I'm not too proud to beg. And of course, if you like these videos, buy me a cup of coffee down below. It's in the doobie-doo. All right, we'll see you guys.